Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is weigh-in Wednesday and I'm going to share with you guys my weight for this week. And I also want to talk about something I thought of myself as a child, and I think maybe a lot of you might be able to relate to this. And I thought I was really fat when I was a kid, and when I look back at my pictures I realized I really wasn't. I just wasn't like bony, you know. I didn't look like a couple of my friends did. I wasn't as slim as they were, or, you know, like bony, knobby-kneed kid. So I want to show you guys a few of my pictures and just talk about that experience as well. So I thought that'd be a nice little topic for Weigh-In Wednesday. And yeah, so I weighed in this week at 169.6, which means I'm up from last week. I was at 168.8 last week. I'm not surprised because I did eat a little bit of salt yesterday accidentally. I went to shake some Herbamare, which is a reduced sodium herb blend thing. It's like salt, it's a salt alternative. But I went to sprinkle a little bit on my potatoes in it. I poured too much on, and I was actually wiping it off because when I took a bite it was just like way too salty. And last week was my birthday. It was kind of a weird day too for me. Not that I'm like making up excuses, but and not that I ate anything horrible, but I did eat a few foods that were off plan. Let's see, I had some pop chips, and which tasted super salty to me. Another day I had some store-bought tortilla chips, which they're actually kind of like the healthier kind. Like they're not totally oily, but they are cooked in a bit of oil, and they're lightly salted, so they're not overly salty. The awesome thing is that I actually can't eat full out junk food anymore. So if you were to like put a bowl of regular potato chips in front of me, I might be able to eat two before I feel nauseous. Because one, they're too salty, and two, they're too greasy. It just like, my body totally rejects that now. So the junk food slip-ups that I have now really aren't that bad. So last Thursday was my birthday, but it was also my grandmother's funeral, so it was kind of a weird day. And you know, I'm not the type of person that really, I'm not always that in tune with my own emotions. Even though I'm an empath and I'm a very sensitive person, it's like it comes through physically before I actually address it on a conscious level, if that makes any sense. So but yeah, I did have some ice cream for my birthday, some vegan store-bought ice cream, and that's another thing that has changed for me. When I do have something like that, I can't have, or I don't want to have, stuff like the Ben & Jerry's non-dairy or any of like the fancy flavored stuff with mixes of flavors. It just makes me feel nauseous to eat it now. So I just got some plain like vanilla coconut bliss ice cream, just a little bit off track. And yeah, so I'm not surprised the scale didn't move, even though I know that that little bit of gain is most likely salt related. Anyway, so I did want to talk about my perception of me when I was a kid. So that was me when I was, I think maybe 8 years old, 8 or 9, and I remember thinking that I was fat even back then. I think I kind of vaguely remember sitting in my swimsuit with my friend beside me, not on that day, but another day, just hanging out. We like to just hang out in our swimsuits in the summer sometimes for some reason, just playing on the front yard or whatever, maybe playing in the sprinkler or something. And I remember us sitting down and looking down at our stomachs, and she said something about like, how many fat rolls do you have? And we're kind of counting. I don't think I really thought about it before then, and I think maybe she might have got that concern from her mom, because I know her mom struggled with her weight too. So even if her mom didn't intend that, you know, you take after your parents. So, and I know my mom's always kind of had a bit of a weight issue as well. So, you know, parents you probably don't realize how much of an impact you have on your child, even if you're not saying anything to your child about their weight or anything. Just how you treat yourself and what you say about yourself. If you're constantly dieting and trying to lose weight and talking bad about yourself because you're not thin or whatever, you know, your kid does pick up on that. And here's another picture of me as a kid. That was when we went to Canada's Wonderland that day. Must have been a new outfit my mom got for me. And I can't really tell here, like in this picture I'm just wearing a little dress, but I kind of wish I had a little swimsuit photo to show you guys, because like I wasn't like skinny. Another one of me. I don't even really see the belly that I thought I saw. And here's one of me when I was a teenager. I'm on this side. Obviously I'm the one with the dark hair beside the world's fattest man at the time. Guess I'm not doing a very good job of holding this in place. So yeah, my image of myself, I think as I got older, and you know, getting in the habit of comparing myself to others, which a lot of kids do and teenagers do, I think my perception of my weight was way skewed. You know, I thought I was fat because I wasn't as skinny as my friend. But, you know, geez, little did I know that I actually would really get fat as an adult, obese. And I don't know where I'm going with this, but I guess I just wanted to point that out and share it with you guys, that you know, your perception of yourself can really be skewed by, you know, just by comparing yourself to others. And I can't get over how I thought I was fat as a kid, and like, you know, where, you know, did that come from? Watching my mom struggle with her weight, or always kind of being on some sort of diet. Not always, but you know, I remember watching her do like Slim Fast and different things like that. And I could see how it'd be worse nowadays. Like, just seems like the whole perfect image of a woman has gotten worse in that regard, as far as like when I grew up. Like, I think the people that were my role model when I was a kid, as far as like celebrities go, weren't as thin as the ladies are now. So yeah, it's just crazy. And then nowadays it's like you got the, like I was saying, you know, you got super thin models, and then on the flip side we've got so much fast food available to us, and we've got Costco sized junk food available to us, which a lot of people have, you know, cases of soda and big flats of junk food available to your family. It's just so crazy. I mean, it's like we're set up to, it's like the way the world is set up right now, our society anyway, is to hate yourself so much that you give up on yourself and just eat junk to soothe it, to soothe those feelings. Because the food created today, the processed food that's out there today, is created to make you feel good, even if it's just temporary. It's a stimulant, and it gives you dopamine, and it's temporary, and then you want more. And then everything we see on media, we can't live up to. So it's just this vicious cycle. So I don't really have anything like amazing message to share that goes along with that, but just some observations, and I just wanted to share my experience with you guys regarding that. Because girl, if I could go back and say something to my little self, it would be, you are not fat at all. And even if I was, who cares? If I was just a little bit chubby, I mean, you know, you want to be healthy, but yeah. So I see kids out there now walking around that look just like I did when I was a kid, and I think, wow, I hope she doesn't think she's fat, because she's not. So anyway, that is it for today, and I probably won't do another video till next Wednesday. I'm sorry. I just really want to get this ebook done, and I got, like I said, I got contract work as well going on. So hopefully, I do want to get back into vlogging. So I want to do a big challenge with you guys, like a potato cleanse challenge, potato reset for when the ebook comes out. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye. Hey guys. Hey guys. Oh my god, I don't like how armpity this shirt is. Does that make any sense? You know when like the arm part is very wide and like it's all pits, you know. I like my tank tops kind of up. You get over here. Come here, bug. Over here. Show everybody what you're doing while we were talking. Sit. High five. High five. Give me your paw. Yeah, give me your paw. Yeah. Give me the other one. Yeah. You want a piece of apple? No, you gotta sit. You gotta sit. Sit down. That's a lay down. Okay, here, bunny. Good girls.